A fire at a Salvation Army camp, news from Brazil, Salvation Army Radio goes mobile, all this and more on this week's edition of Salvation Army Today. The Salvation Army's Camp Keystone in Florida recently lost its dining room to a massive fire. The fire began early Saturday morning in the laundry area of the building when it was discovered by a Bradford County deputy. The Florida Fire Marshal's office is still trying to determine the cause of the blaze.
All of our staff here are about the mission of serving these children, and so each and every one of them, as you can see behind me, they've got smiles on their faces, they have some great encouragement.
Investigators still don't know the cause of the fire, but hope to release a report within the next couple of weeks. Platt says, of course, they are saddened by the loss of their dining hall and had to make some quick adjustments, but says with his hardworking staff, the campers are in good hands.
They've really embraced the mission of the Salvation Army, which is to meet human needs without discrimination in Jesus' name. And so every one of these people are passionate and they're motivated to make sure that every single camper has the week of their life here at Camp Keystone.
For the remaining time at camp, a 53-foot mobile kitchen from our Emergency Disaster Services will provide well-needed meals and snacks. Please be in prayer for the staff and campers at Camp Keystone. During the FIFA Confederations Cup last month, over 100 Salvationists from the Brazil territory campaigned against human trafficking. The Salvation Army's campaign operated in 3 of the biggest locations in Brazil. Many Salvationists gathered around the stadiums where they were located to inform and challenge people about the realities of human trafficking. Banners were held at traffic stops while informative leaflets were handed to drivers and passengers in cars that stopped. The campaign gave the opportunity for Salvationists to spark conversation in people who would normally stay silent about this sensitive subject. Chef Cecil Morris Jr. is the culinary arts manager at the Salvation Army of Coastal Alabama. 20 years ago, he went through a Salvation Army treatment program because of an addiction that threatened his life. Chef Morris is a shining example of what the Army strives to accomplish. He recently had the opportunity to go on a live local morning show and cook what he has deemed major shrimp and grits. The PR and media director, Katie Emmer, tagged along with the chef to speak about the Army in Coastal Alabama.
Cecil, you were going through some rough times, and the Salvation Army really turned your life around.
Yeah, about 20 years ago, I actually was a client at the Salvation Army, did a complete 360-degree turnaround. They helped save my life. They gave me the career that I've had for the past 20 years. Just being a part of the Mobile area and just supporting Mobile, you know, with various things that we do. We do a lot of giving at the Salvation Army, and we do a lot of things, especially when it comes to disasters, because we are always there when you need us.
As 117 international leaders are en route to London for the 2013 High Council, across the world prayers are being said corporately and individually for a God-inspired and blessed international leader, the 20th General of the Salvation Army. Salvation Army Today will be reporting the proceedings in next week's edition and will report following the election announcement.
Well, Mrs. Jeffrey and I are off, getting ready to go to the High Council. We leave today, and all the members of the High Council are gathering together from around the world. And we just ask that the officers, soldiers, and friends of the Salvation Army in the Southern Territory be much in prayer for the High Council as it convenes. It actually begins on Monday, July the 29th, and will conclude immediately after the election of the 20th General of the Salvation Army. God bless you all.
You can now listen to Salvation Army radio programs on your smartphone or tablet. Salvation Soundcast is a network of English and Spanish audio programs presenting Bible-based, contemporary, and relevant content to communicate the message and mission of the Salvation Army. Sponsored by the 4 territories of the Salvation Army USA, the programs are released worldwide for on-air broadcasts as well as online streaming and podcasting. To install the app on your smartphone or tablet, just search for Salvation Soundcast in your app store. In closing, we turn to Psalms. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Be sure to tune in next week for more Salvation Army news from around the world. For Salvation Army Today, I'm Roberta Simmons-Smith. Good day, and may God bless you.